You are watching a special presentation from Tinkle Group Gaming. Hello guys and welcome here to the Jello Cup Series. This is race number 25 here today, the second to last regular season race ever. And it's from Joltis Mega Speedway. I'm Brian here in the booth with you. Starting from the pole will be the number 91 of Parker Smith. And to his outside will be that number 43 of Dylan Ibrahimian. As we get going, of course, the playoffs as mentioned. We're only one race away from the end of the regular season after today. Will we see a new winner once again? Can one of these part-timers upset the field? Or could we see another multi-time winner? The other factor into this race, of course, before we get going, Michael Hoeks has over a 60-point lead entering today. If he leaves here with an 88-point gap to second or larger, he locks up the regular season title. So Scott Upton, that's going to put pressure on the 8 to have a good day. Now on the flip side, Parker Jones Jr., we mentioned him and Alexander Underwood both trying to get back into this top 30 to get into the playoffs. And now add Michael Collins into that list. And Michael Collins is like 56 points back of 30th. Alexander Underwood, I think, is single digits right now to Brittany White in 30th. But Parker Jones Jr. in the number 98, he can no longer mathematically make it into the playoffs. So he is therefore eliminated. And that is unfortunate for them. But again, the race for 30th continues. The race to determine who makes the round of 16 continues here today from Joltis, in probably the biggest wild card race of the two remaining. Let's roll the intro, and when we come back, the green flag in just a moment.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great.
Here we go, we're ready to go racing here at Joltis as we make our way to turn 4. It's going to be Parker Smith, Dylan Ibrahimian. Parker Smith, of course, a part-time entry. We'll make our way down the front stretch. Pace car will get out of the way. We will enter the restart zone. Green flag. Already into turn 1, it looks like Parker Smith is clear. We'll see if that bottom lane can get going. This track, of course, the biggest of the draft-dependent tracks we will run all season long. And after this, we've only got 2 more of them. We got a visit to Talladega in the round of 12. Then we'll have a visit to Ricky Raceway for the season finale. Of course, this track used to host our championship race, no longer does. Instead, it is the second to last regular season race to determine who will make the playoffs. Now, of course, we know this 91, he can't make it. Because he is a part-timer. Look at him, you see 6, 7 wide back there, but this track is big enough for that. As Parker Smith will lead the opening lap. Michael Hoke's leading that bottom lane right now. And again, mind you, he is as I mentioned at the beginning, he is trying to lock down this regular season title. Hope's up to second. Here comes Bradley Ream with that 51 of J.J. Bell. Bradley Ream looking for the lead. He'll take it. Here comes Austin Shaw. Here comes Brittany White. Now Brittany White again is that 30th place car in the standings. So that is huge that she's having a good run here today. Here comes Scott Upton trying to keep that gap within 88 points. Two in front are side by side for the lead. Again, after this we close out the regular season at Darlington. That'll be on Saturday night. And this is, of course, most likely the last midweek of the season. We might have one more before we close it out. Maybe before Labor Day, but again, not making any commitments yet. But now that we're not going to be doing many, if any, midweeks, it should lighten up or make it easier for these races to come out on time. As you see, something is wrong there with 38, and the caution is out. Faith Cole, J.J. Bell, Nick Hershey. You see a bunch of others with damage. We are racing back to the line. 91 leads back to the line just barely. Oh, they're wrecking again. The 11, Michael Collins up into the wall. So is the 4, Daniel Voiles. And they're still wrecking. And they are stacking up right now. And Michael Collins, this is going to hurt his chances of getting within the top 30. It might hurt his playoff hopes. Let's go see what happened. Here we go. They're about 6 wide, racing back here in the 20s. And up the track they go. The big one. You see so many cars involved. It doesn't look like many people sustained serious damage from this. And you see most of them able to continue on. But let's find the 11 and fast forward this just a little. So of course here we go. They're racing back, trying to catch the pace car. And Daniel Voiles just makes a questionable decision. Comes down and appears to hook the 11. They just can't get off of each other. And Christian Bracken, that's just the final nail in the coffin right there. And right in front of the points leader too. Thankfully Michael Hoke's able to get by. And same with Fitzwater with minimal damage. And then you see they all just arc a brake, spin out. Chaos early in this one. We'll bring you back to the green in just a moment. Welcome back, man. The prospects look good for Michael Hoke's to lock up this regular season title. But on the flip side, things don't look good for Michael Collins. He's going to not finish this one today. And this might put him back outside the top 33 and frankly out of the playoff hunt. Pace car peels off. The cars did pit. Roberto Crown, Brittany White, Dylan Ibrahimian, the leaders, as we're back on the way. 88 did not get a good restart. Everybody following the 88. Now the 24 getting out of line. So is the 91. Brittany White now out in front. Dylan Young looks low. He's got help from a teammate in that 5 of Dick Clark. Could this be the strategy? Of course, we know Roberto Crown is 1. We know Dick Clark is 1. The 9 Carlos Sanchez is eliminated from the playoffs. But is this kind of Hendrick's final push to put Dylan Young in the playoffs. There's no doubt that there are some teams with that mentality here today. That, hey, we need to get one of our other cars in the playoffs. Of course, first round of the playoffs in a few weeks. I do believe we begin at Rockingham. Then we'll go to Road America. And I believe we close out the first round at Bristol. Dick Clark looking for the lead. Fitzwater's back in the picture. Gina Fogelman is back there too. See Dan Hummel in this lead pack. Of course, he spun in coming back to the caution there. But it doesn't look like he sustained serious damage as he's able to keep up. He did have to get a tow though. Bradley Ream back up in this one. Gina Fogelman, Parker Jones Jr. back there. Dick Clark continues to lead, but here comes Bradley Ream. He feels he's got to run with 10 to go. We'll see if it's enough. How's about Dave James on that low line? A few races ago, he was able to point in had no one else won. He knows now he needs a win. Subaru does not have strength by numbers. They're trying to make the best of it here. Oh, 60's blown up. Tough break for Nick Hershey. Of course, that is the teammate to the guy battling for the lead here right now. The part-time teammate. And that is unfortunate. Dick Clark able to keep the lead on the outside. here comes the 88. Roberto Crown Jr. Along with that 48, Austin Shaw, your Brickyard winner. Austin Shaw back there trying to make something happen. He's on in a few camera angles ago. You see it back there. Michael Hoke's just content, it would appear, riding at the back of this pack. Maybe he feels he's safe. And you gotta wonder, does he feel safe now going to Darlington and leaving with the points lead? But he's gotta keep the speed up though. You see there, he's only going 188. Is there something wrong with him? Or is he just waiting for something to unload in front of him? Because frankly, 20th and Scott Upton DNFing in 33rd, I don't think that's a safe gap for him. Again, 88 points is a one race gap at Darlington because it is a double points race. And he's just about lost the draft. So again, maybe he's waiting on something to unfold, maybe he thinks it's safe, or maybe his car's just not strong right now. And you see the dent. You wonder if he got into that wall. But yeah, he has lost the draft. And now he is gonna fall all the way back. Roberto Crown in charge right now. Let's go high above and see how this battle is shaping up. See Alexander Underwood quite a ways ahead, no concerns there. We love this camera angle at Joltis. Going high above. We'll see Austin Shaw clear. He'll see that bottom get a run. Here comes Brittany White. And you'll notice kind of the tale of two different stories there. Again, Michael Hope's needing to secure that regular season title. Brittany White needing to stay above the cut line of 30th. And one is on the attack, the other has lost the draft. Here comes the 14, with help from the 6. Now that inside lane, they are going to retrain that 48. Let him in line. No. Teammate says you're gonna have to work for it. comes at 91, looking to play spoiler. You see Fitzwater making a run. Fitzwater and that 65 could be ones to watch. Same with that 17 of Kyler Anderson. Oh, here's the 34 lap traffic moment. And you see how it's going to block everybody. Now the field is going to split them. You see that outside lane hung up. Looks like the lead pack will get by just fine. It's a 4-car battle up front. Nathan Orman. As we come to the out of turn 4. 4 to go at Joltis. Crown in control. Let's see the bigger pack behind. Do they have enough time to close this gap off? This track is very much a quantity track instead of a quality track in terms of super speedways and the amount of people you have to work with. You need more people behind if you want to make a run. And here they're touching 190, which is shocking. Of course, up front, you got the Hendrick cars. Both of them have won this season. But then you've got 2 Fords in Brittany White and Bradley Ream. Both need a win. Both with a win would make the playoffs. I mean, the teammates, they're locked in. They don't have to push each other. The question is, do they? We know the Fords. Both of these two, Brittany White, Bradley Ream, they might see this as their only chance to get in. So if they can get lined up, will they get desperate and leave one another out to dry? Up here comes the pack, led by Dylan Young, and we'll see how they maneuver. Pack is reformed now, but they've got to catch this Hendrick Brigade out in front. Here we go, Dick Clark looking for the lead. Brittany White looking to follow. Tyler Anderson ditches the 14. Now back to the 14. As Dick Clark leads, coming to 2 laps to go at Joltis. Brittany White looking for the lead. She will take it away here. How's about that 91? Looking to play spoiler and take away a win from guys who need it. Guys and girls who need it. He could be the first part-timer to win a Jello Cup Series event, but again, he's no stranger to winning. As we got another lap traffic moment, and it's going to hold up all the lines except Brittany White. Brittany White to the lead. Now she is in full control of her destiny. Here comes Aaron Jeter looking to put Colic Racing into victory lane and the second car into the playoffs. He's got to run, can't go low. We will come this time to the white flag. 1 lap of racing to go, presented by Mitchell's Memes. And they're pitting. The 14 is out of fuel, as well as the 24 and 88. So those cars are out of fuel, and the battle up front now between Aaron Jeter, Austin Shaw, Bradley Ream, and Kevin Howard. Aaron Jeter out in front. And he's got control over all 3 lanes right now. Some of these guys are going to have to get refocused. Here comes Bradley Ream. He might be in the best position to overtake that 31. He's also got the 48 to his outside, hurting his progress. Here we go, he's going to look inside. Will the 47 be able to help? No. And now the 21 is dead ahead. He could have an impact on the finish. What does Aaron Jeter do? Coming the line. Oh, he's going to get held up. Right down to the line. Who's it going to be? Bradley Ream. The 6 of Bradley Ream wins at Zen Joltis. Oh my goodness. That might be one of the closest finishes we've seen in the Jello Cup Series. And Bradley Ream has put that 16 into the Jello Cup Series playoffs in only his 2nd season as a Cup Series driver. Congratulations to him. And I can tell you right now, if you're Aaron Jeter or anybody on that outside, you are not going to be happy with that 21. He essentially just helped Bradley Ream get the win, helped his fellow Ford, and Bradley Ream better say something about that Wood Brothers team giving him a big assist into the Jello Cup Series playoffs. Wow. We want to thank you for watching. We're going to show you results and your standings. We'll see you for the regular season finale at Darlington on Saturday. Until then, goodbye everyone.